Okay, we are doing the Numerology and Astrology for March 26th, 2022. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 17, and if you add the 1 and the 7 together, you get the number 8. The number 8 takes the neutrality of the number 4 or the shape of the square and doubles it. It asks us to look at our compassionate nature and how at this moment that compassion is so greatly needed and appreciated. This is the number of breath, and so it is connected to rebirth, resurrection, and renewal. When we recognize that we are connected to the infinite through breath, and that the very air we breathe is holding energized particles of light, then we begin to recognize that through breath, we can receive divine insight and inspiration. Breath is the beginning of our lives, and it will be the final thing as we leave this life. It is an essential element because without it, we cannot exist in this dimension. The number 8 shows us where we are trying to release pent-up emotions that block the flow of life force energy. When all emotions are given permission to move and express, that is how we can begin to heal. In a world so filled with sorrow, loss, grief, loneliness, disappointment, and abandonment, using our compassionate heart to support and help others is essential to the journey that will assist all of us in manifesting deeper understanding and concern for everyone. The astrology today. We are asked to keep both feet firmly on the ground. The Capricorn moon will give us a sure-footedness and strength to climb up the cliffs that present in our reality today, and we may need them. Later this evening, the moon will move into the more progressive sign of Aquarius, and that will support movement and give more clarity and overview. Pales, an asteroid, and Mars, the god of war, connect in a way that give us more conviction and help us to make choices that are courageous in ways that show our backbone. Pluto and Mercury will sextile, and that will help us to read between the lines and see into the attachments and the agendas in the words of others. Some things may appear really obvious and shocking when we realize the depth of the darkness that was hidden in plain view. Truths are revealed in our own level of avoidance to those truths. Know that the manipulation of some to keep the truths from being seen are also finally being uncovered and seen in the bright light of shocked clarity. Truth requires maturity within a soul to move past the sensationalism that some types of media force feed us and into objective understanding. Too many souls live on the surface of this world, afraid to plumb the depths out of fear of what they may discover about themselves. Will it be too much to bear? The only way through is to look through the obvious and to be willing to investigate those things that linger in those hidden places. When we finally see the dysfunction, then we can recognize that we have been bound by our avoidance and stuck by our unwillingness to take responsibility for our choices and actions for perhaps way too long. Thanks, everyone.